I am here with my dear friend Buzz the Bee from Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. You are going to want to keep a close eye on the weather today, am I right? And let me tell you, it's time now for your local weather report, brought to you by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Let's buzz on over to the Main Street Media TV Weather Center.
This is your weather update.
Good morning again, and thanks so much for stopping by Tennessee Valley Weather. I'm Ben Luna, tracking your forecast today here in the Weather Center. We've got a cold front that's on its way to the mid-state of North Alabama as we head through the course of today and tomorrow. That boundary ultimately here and through the area on Wednesday, producing some gusty winds and some really chilly wind chills for the region as temperatures will be making a bigger drop. Thanks in part to a colder air mass behind this boundary as it's on its way into the southeast. You'll see the rain effects from that as we head into the later evening hours of today and on into tomorrow morning as that front kind of skirts across the region here. Showers and a few thunderstorms will be possible into the early morning hours of Tuesday. Probably a wet rush hour tomorrow morning, so keep that in mind. No severe weather though, and then we'll start to dry out from west to east as Tuesday progresses on. Wednesday and Thursday dry across the area, but on the breezy side to say the least.
Thank you for that update. Tune in each day on Mornings on Main Street for an up-to-date weather report brought to you by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. All of their contact information is below. Have a great day. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Okay, I'm not gonna blow your eardrums with my singing because you guys can't sing, but here at Mornings on Main Street this morning, we do welcome you. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller, and as I mentioned, it is starting to look like Christmas in a number of communities throughout Middle Tennessee. Here in downtown Clarksville, the garland is up, the lights are on the trees and on the displays, ready to be turned on at Christmas on the Cumberland. At the end of the show today, we'll give you all the details of Christmas on the Cumberland, from the holiday market you can experience to the time the lights will go up, and then a special show that will take place up in the sky. Also today, before that, I get to take you to Austin Peay State University to sit down with the director of White Christmas, which will be going on stage. She shares how she is working with students, how she has been working with the students to get this production underway. Also, her background in theater is pretty extensive, but she is sharing her art and the love with those she's teaching. Not only that, we get to hear from the leading actors and actresses of White Christmas. They share what it's been like to work on this production, as well as some tips for the younger actors and actresses out there looking to do theater once they get to college. But first this morning, let's get a check of our headlines.
Hello, here's the latest news and weather from Main Street Media TV. Home Run History's proposal to introduce a professional baseball team and stadium to Murfreesboro, designed by architects of SoFi Stadium, has been met with resistance from city officials citing budgetary constraints and immediate needs like infrastructure. Stashed Away, an educational program, helps parents and teachers spot potentially harmful behaviors in young individuals, providing intervention techniques with the Tennessee National Guard demonstrating through a simulated bedroom setup in Robertson County on November 20th. JROTC student Erica Whitaker from West Creek High School has been declared the grand winner of the 2024 Kiwanis Club of Clarksville's Interview a Veteran Essay Contest, inspired by her instructor's military service.
So Busy Bee is a very close-knit family. We fight just like every family does. We have arguments, but we always come out with a solution to the problems. We don't just fight about what we want, we fight about what customers need. We want to make sure that every customer we go to is more than satisfied. And that doesn't just start whenever we show up at their door, that starts when we show up every day at work. We want to make sure that we are serving our customers to the best of our ability.
This holiday season, the largest lantern festival in the country returns to Nashville Zoo. Experience more than 1,000 all-new, handcrafted lanterns, towering creatures, magical worlds, and a North Pole village. At the center of it all, the Smashville Ice Rink. Welcome back to Zoolumination at Nashville Zoo. Bigger, brighter, and better than ever.
Being a part of a cooperative is being a part of something bigger. Farm Credit Mid-America is a customer-owned lender that specializes in agricultural financing for farm real estate, operating, and farm equipment. A unique benefit of being a part of the Farm Credit Mid-America Cooperative is our patronage program, which has put over $1 billion back in our customers' hands over the last 7 years. That's the power of a cooperative. Visit us at fcma.com to learn more.
I own the land.
I farm the land. Together we're farmers. This is our cooperative.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. You know I love my stage productions of whatever is going on in one of our local theaters. Well, Austin Peay State University has an incredible program. In fact, they have White Christmas going on stage coming up this next weekend, and I hope tickets are still available because you're going to want to be in this audience. To share more, we have the director of White Christmas from Austin Peay State University. We have Victoria Matlock Fowler with us. Thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
So I have to say, before we get started about White Christmas, I mean, this is what you do. You've been on stage. Now you're directing younger students. First off, what is that like?
Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. So being on stage is such a dream. It's been my whole career. That's all I've ever wanted to do is be on stage. And so transitioning to teaching and helping younger folks discover this art and how much fun it can be and how hard it is has been so rewarding. And it's such a great place to do that here.
And you're an assistant professor, so you really get to work hand in hand with these students every day.
I do. I'm their voice teacher. I'm hopefully a mentor. I'm their director. I teach musical theater here, so I also do a bunch of other musical theater synthesis skills with them, help them learn how to perform and what the business is like, what the career path is like. So I really do know them very, very well, and it's so rewarding to see them do a full production like this and put all of those skills to use.
Before we highlight the students and what's gone into them getting on stage to do this production, first off, what do we have coming up this weekend?
So this weekend we are rehearsing with the band. So we have the first band rehearsal tonight, and then the students will get to hear the band and sing with the band for the first time this weekend. And then we head over into lighting and technical rehearsals. So we'll get to see what this beautiful stage looks like for the first time under stage lights. It's very exciting.
And we're in the Traherne Theater here at Austin Peay State University. I love the outside first off. I love you come in, you know the beautiful productions go on here. What does it take to get something like this to that opening night?
It takes a lot. It takes a lot of work. So our students are working usually 6 or 7 weeks after school at nights, sometimes on weekends, and they are bringing this material into their classes, into their voice lessons, their dance classes, as whatever they can bring it into, so that we're overlapping a little bit throughout their training as well as coming in every single night for rehearsal. So it's quite a lot of work that they're putting into this, especially this one with all the dancing. They're tapping, they're ballroom dancing, they're doing so many different styles, so it is quite a journey for them.
This is a classic. That's one of those movies that really gives us all the feels.
Yes, and it means a lot to a lot of people. So it's very important to me to give a nod to the nostalgia that it evokes in folks, and there's some really awesome themes of community and what it means to join together during the holiday season. And there's so much nostalgia built into the music as well. Irving Berlin is just really interwoven into our holiday music. So it's such a joy to bring it to life with these students and help them understand how important it is to our culture.
3 of the students are juniors, one's a senior, which he is now considered a principal.
Yes.
Do you rely on those individuals who have worked through to get to their senior year?
You know, we really do try to give the person who does the best audition the role, right? We really do try to reward that work, let me say. So sometimes it does wind up being upperclassmen heavy, and other times it doesn't. Sometimes we have freshmen that just come in and they are dead on for the role, and they have worked really, really hard, and they just outworked everyone. So we really do value that here. It's not so much the nepotism, right? That we're trying to teach them that that every audition matters and is individual. So if you work really hard on something, you will get rewarded for that.
Any final thoughts that you would like to share with everyone out there watching this when it comes to theater here at Austin Peay State University?
Yes, theater here is just, I'm so blessed to be part of it. That's all I guess I have to say. I'm really happy to be here because our students are so hardworking and they want to do this, and they all come from such different aspects of life. And so we work very, very hard to help them express their own individuality and help them fill in any kind of holes in their education that they might have had, right? And to cater to their interests. We really want to help our students find success, whatever that means to them. And we do that through a lot of individual attention and a lot of care for who they are, what they want, and how we can facilitate that.
What a wonderful university here. Thank you
Yeah,
so much
absolutely.
for sharing all of this about White Christmas coming up here at Austin Peay State University. Now we're going to sit down with the 4 leading individuals going on stage, the 2 leading actresses and 2 leading actors. They're going to share with us their thoughts about White Christmas, their role in the production, and a few tips for those that are looking to maybe take part in theater when they get to college.
I think my favorite part is having everybody together in the same room, like once the entire cast is together, seeing each other sing and dance and seeing how things really build upon themselves and just seeing all of the process just unfold. It's a lot of fun.
It's been a lot of fun to work with the cast and specifically Allie, and this is my first semester here, so it's been great to get to know everyone and get to bond so closely with the cast.
This process has been a whirlwind for me. This is my first time ever being a principal in any type of show. So this rehearsal process has been very different. I'm just used to being an ensemble because I've been so into dancing and just singing like, oh, my own little side character, but finding a new way to like actually connect with my character and find a way to like, you are now this character and these are your like your guidelines, but like making it my own because I'm so used to just doing that as an ensemble member has been fulfilling.
Before moving on, as an actor, what is that moment when you do make that connection, when it just kind of all of a sudden it's like that, okay, here we are?
I think it's really that aha moment that I finally get this like, okay, this feels like me, but also it's the character because I want to portray something that's authentic to me, but also being that character.
I think the most challenging part for me has been making sure to make creative choices and do new things that are different from the movie, but also staying true to the source material. And, you know, Bing Crosby and all of that cast is just super famous, and like all of them are really special, and that movie is special to a lot of people, and you want to make sure you keep that specialty but build upon it in your own new ways.
Me and my family watch it every year. It's a really special movie for me because as a little girl, seeing Vera Ellen on the screen with her sparkly dresses and her hair pinned up and all of those dances and all of those like romantic scenes between the characters, it's very, very nostalgic. Like I just love having that like Christmas magic fill my heart every year I watch it. It really is just such a special movie, and I definitely take a lot of inspiration from those characters.
Yeah, for me, similarly, I grew up watching it. I watch it every year. For me in particular, I have a younger sister, and we're super close, and every year we would watch this movie in particular together, and we'd sing the sister song together. And so for me to be able to play Betty as an older sister, it adds so much depth and just impact to the role that I get to play.
Any tips, any advice?
I know for me is to not be scared. Do what you want to do. Like if this is something that you truly believe in and that you really want to do, go for it. Go head first. Don't be afraid to make mistakes along the way. It is okay to not be perfect. No one is perfect. I think if you keep that mindset, it would be more fun because it is fun.
I think finding your individuality in this industry is so important. In something that's so competitive, finding the things that make you you specifically and enhancing those. And Austin Peay in particular is really emphasizes finding your individuality as a performer, and clinging to that identity is very important.
Nashville's Nutcracker returns to TPAC this December, presented by Nashville Ballet. This holiday season, audiences will journey with Clara and the Nutcracker Prince through Nashville's history and the land of sweets. tickets at NashvilleBallet.com.
At Delta Dental of Tennessee, we know our success begins and ends with providing superior quality service, and that includes serving those who need it most. This year, we're celebrating 25 years of giving back to the community we call home. Delta Dental, along with our Smile 180 Foundation, supports Tennessee's dental colleges and oral health education, children's hospitals, free and reduced cost dental clinics, and other like-minded charities. Here's to the next 25 plus years of ensuring healthy smiles.
He shoots, and he scores!
Step into the Lionel retail store at Opry Mills, Nashville, and you'll be captivated by all the magic of the 123-year history of Lionel trains. Whether you're already a train enthusiast or just getting started, Lionel will energize your love for trains. NASCAR fan? Come check out your local Lionel station to learn all there is to know about model trains and die-cast NASCAR collectibles. Visit nashville.lionel.com or call 615-455-9399.
So a big day for us in Clarksville is coming up on Saturday, November 23rd. We have our annual Christmas on the Cumberland holiday celebration. It's kind of the official start of the season here in Clarksville. We've been doing this for 26 years, and we'll be here to do 3 different things on that day. And so this is my teammate April. She's going to talk about the holiday market that will start our day.
Yes, so the holiday market is going to be a typical holiday market that you might go to throughout the season. We're going to have vendors with all of their handmade items that they work so hard to make, and then they're all local from Clarksville and surrounding areas, so we're excited to honor them in that. And then we'll also have food trucks. We will also have some of a local brewery. The Fallen Brewery is going to be serving their winter beer, so we're excited about that. And Liberty Park Grill is going to be making our warmer drinks for the night, so your mulled wine and hot toddies, and so that's going to be really exciting. Not only that, but we're going to have some really fun activities for the kids, all while being inundated by musical Christmas music around the world. So we're super excited to listen to Cumberland Winds, who is going to be playing with us for a little bit, as well as Full Circle, both local to Clarksville. So we're super excited about that.
Then moving on through the day, we have our traditional Christmas on the Cumberland grand opening ceremony. So some of the lights, which you see a couple behind us here, are going to be all turned on at the same time with the magic switch that the mayor will flip right at 6 o'clock. And before that, we have some live entertainment from Natalie's Dance Network and Cast and Crowns, and the Clarksville School of Fine Arts will be here to sing for us some great Christmas carols. So it's going to be the official start of holiday season here in Clarksville. And right at 6 o'clock, when the lights go on, we're going to switch over to 94.3 Rewind FM, and they're going to start playing music that coincides with our drone show. So this is the first drone show in Clarksville. It'll be right here on the river, right at the McGregor Museum, and we're really excited to bring that to Clarksville and to be the first ones to do it. Kind of pioneering that is really a fantastic privilege, and we can't wait to see everybody come out for that. So much goes into the planning. We couldn't have any of these light displays look anywhere near as good as they look without our maintenance team. We start in September talking about it, laying it out, making sure that it's different, that there's something that's dynamic and fun, that everybody who came last year is going to come and have a different experience. Of course, we have our tunnel that everybody loves. We've had people get engaged under that tunnel of lights. It's so sweet. And so those traditional things are what we love, but also keeping it exciting and keeping it fun. So one more thing I would add is check our app. It's a free app. It's in Google Play Store or the App Store in Apple. That will let you know if our lights happen to be off that night for any kind of weather, precipitation, or wind. We'd hate for folks to make a drive. Some of us have kind of a longer drive down here, but you'll always be able to check that app so you can know before you go.